Hey, what's up guys, it's Synchro here with another God Eater 3 video. Now, two things to note before we start this video off. One, this gameplay is entirely from a limited time Japanese demo. Therefore, while I can, you probably cannot understand or read anything on screen. This is not something I selected, it's just a Japanese demo. Two, this video is broken up into two parts. The first part will take place entirely in the training area, where I'll give you a more in-depth look at the moves and the style of the weapon. The second part will consist of 3 combat missions with 3 different Aragami using the same weapon. It's a bit more faster paced, so you can't really tell what's going on. If you want to jump straight to the gameplay, you can go ahead, I'll provide a timestamp right there on the screen, and you can skip the training area entirely if you want to do that. Other than that, here's the video. Okay, now we have, oh my gosh, the heavy mode. I'm using a different character now, the female character, one of my female characters. But let's say the female character, like it was just one character customization. There's a lot going on. This particular one, I went with a nice little crazy chick that's going to be using the heavy moon, which is probably the weapon that I will actually be using with her when I create her, when a game actually does launch. So, I don't know how to accurately describe this weapon here. There's a lot going on. In fact, I don't remember some of the things going on, but it's so hard to choose between this and the Scythe. For one, I'm a big fan of the game Kingdoms of Amalur, which got me into fantasy RPG games. I would not be playing fantasy RPG games if I did not buy that game. And one particular weapon in that game was the Fey Blades. It was this beautiful like blade system that was like 2 dual blades routed on your between like the wrist and elbow of your arms, and you would kind of just spin and dance with it. Oh, Fey Blades are amazing. I look for them in every game with melee combat. I'm like, please let there be something with Fey Blade. Like, and this is the closest thing I've got. It's giant, it's heavy, but it's very close to it in design. Just think if this was miniaturized and like mounted somewhere around like, you know, on the forearm. And in 2 forms, so like left and right. Now, back to this game. I am in the training area, as I will say in every video. Therefore, I am going to be indefinitely in level 3 burst mode, which you see at the bottom of the screen. It's a powered up state you get when you take a nice little chomp out of the Aragami, which is a predator form of your God Arc. This is my first God Eater game, so some things I'm just learning, some things I will not know, so be a little patient with me. Because I am in burst mode, I will be using my burst arts on all of my attacks that initiate them because I can't exit out of burst mode. So there are 3 burst arts here, and there's one for the ground. I'm actually going to pull the camera just a little bit. There's one for the ground, there's one for your step attack, which is your dodge attack, and then one for your jump attack. I'll show them, call them out as they happen, and then I'll change between a couple just to show you how they look. I'm not going to show them off because they'll have a lot of weapons to go through and a lot of things to record. So, with the heavy moon, now that we've got through all the bro and stuff, I'm going to show you some of the standard melee attacks off the ground outside of combat, just so you can see it with a little more clarity, not me fighting with the camera and the speed of the combat. Input in the squares, it's heavy, but it's still fast. That's the burst art right there. You see the 3 arcs of energy go out. Let me show you again. Without moving the camera, see, one goes left, right, and then forward. I think that's about 4 inputs, maybe 5 input chain right there. Then you have your triangle attack, and one particular thing I love with it is, I think it's the 2nd or 3rd hit in it. There it is, it's the last hit. That scrape of the ground, oh, I love it. Love it. It's just the fact that it slides to the ground, there's like the sparks that fly, beautiful. Now you have your step attack, which is, oof, it's something else. Nice little spinning arcs. No, that's not even the one I'm actually looking for, but that is happening there. And triangle, there it is. Oh, the green on it. There it goes again. That's actually one of the burst arcs as well. A couple of like slashes around you. Dash again, hit the triangle. I tell you, I can't choose between this and Scythe. They're both so amazing. And then we're going to have our jump attack, which is some squares in the air. Actually, this one only gets 1, doesn't it? 2. Okay, it was a fast input I had to hit. And then square, square, and then let's try the triangle one out. As soon as I get my character back under control. You can jump first. Jump first. Jump? I'm about to say, my X button working? There we go. Now, if you notice, a little bit of a tease of the other function of this weapon. The heavy moon actually switches into an axe as well. You see a little bit in the slam there and a little bit of the burst arc. a splash of blue. But there's an axe form in there. I'm trying to hit. Okay, I just need to see them all together. I was like, man, my inputs are getting kind of weird. Can I still hit that? And I think in my gun form right now I have the sniper form. Yeah, I totally do. So I'm just going to that, switch it there, and then that's okay. There goes the stealth mode. I was like, why does it tell me R1 is circle when that's how I transform? Because I'm using the Type T setting. I'll crack my first shot to break that. Okay, switch back to heavy mode. The alternate attack is how you'll lead into your axe form. So you got this nice giant blade and everything like that, and then you can go ahead and swing an axe. One of the funniest things I find about this is the character's actual animation. It looks like you're about to snap in half in the weight of the weapon. So I'm gonna hit back-to-back axe attacks. You actually can't see the character too much because I'm too close to this monster. So I'm gonna do it over here. And like you throw, no, you don't throw your weight. That thing throws you around. And that's the Heavy Moon's other form of the alternate attack. Oh, man. Once again, love this weapon. That's not even all the crazy to show. Trying to think if there was another move. Like I said, I haven't tried out everything yet. There's no sprint and attack. At least it doesn't look like there is. No. So, we will show off the other function with the axe form. Which is, if I can remember the inputs correctly. Yeah. When you hold down the alternate button, you actually go into the Axis Chainsaw mode. Pretty crazy thing. If you once you land it, I think it's if you continually start pressing the square button, you'll continuously grind in. So what I'll do is I'll just let it fly off by itself and just hack, and it'll saw and so. But you can extend it by rapidly pressing the square. So we're gonna do it again. Just hit the chain, hit it. And then continuously rapidly press square and just grind into this thing as much as we possibly can. How can you not love this weapon? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try to control myself. But like, how can you not? We've got the nice spins and dances around and shit the other one. And then you have the axe swings into a nice, like, you know, like saw function, because you know, you just, yeah, it has to hit. You just gotta get in there, man. Just gotta get all up in there. Can't imagine what kind of damage that's gonna do. A lot of vulnerability there, but like, whew. And if you notice the sound of my character, she's a little bit on the crazy side. She has like 2 different voice styles in this one voice pack. So like, she's nice, super cute and sweet, and then she goes like kind of crazy. Perfect for me. Not enough about that. So we'll show a little bit of the burst arts, and then you'll have to see some gameplay. So I just totally exited out of it. Okay, so let me actually call to attention the burst arts. Okay, ground burst art is, yeah, the 3 blades going on. I think that's called the Broken Moon or something like that. Then we have our step 1, the slashes around me, and then we have the slam, which is, excuse me, the slam that blows, that explosion of like blue. I'm going to change each one of those up. So we're going to change the ground one, which was the, yeah, it was like the Broken Moon, whatever. We're going to change this to the twin, and then, actually, I always go with that. So we're going to change it to, well, I haven't unlocked the other ones for this, so, let's change it to that one for right now. We'll change the jump to, feels like I'm always going with this thing, the Cross of Flames, and then we'll change the step to, which one do I have in the jump? That one, so we'll change the step to, yeah, the Twin Warriors or something like that. So now the ground one is going to look like, I think I just changed 2 into the same thing. Yeah, so we went from like those 3 blades that go out in each direction to now just 2 going to the front. Of course, I expect much more flashy moves to come out. The step, just one moment. So I get my buttons right. Did I not just change that? I don't know if I actually did. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, yo, did I change it? Okay, I'm just gonna change it to that now. There you go. Still green though, so I'm loving it, but like, totally different attack now. And then the slam is now that. Probably not gonna be the ones I'll be using in the gameplay, but you know, this is general idea of some of the burst arts you're gonna be seeing. Okay, time to jump to some max heated action. Best way to learn, of course, is to get right up in there and just get beat up a lot. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. Come on, guys, let's go. I've got 3 companions which are all 3 AI, so they're actually not that bad. Actually, I'm not gonna talk crap about them, but they actually aren't that bad. And I've actually seen them do some things. They actually taught me some other things, like the air predator mode. I did not know you can do until I saw the actual one of the AI do it. So mission is to take down these bomber things, but something unexpected is gonna happen after that. I experienced with the weapon a little bit, so we'll see how this goes. In fact, I should have started off with the predator mode to get my boost up. A little damage like that, but it's still worth it. Okay, they're gonna blow. When they die, they explode. And there he is. Let's go in and get that. Got a couple sniper shots in him. He's going dig mode. Yes, he is. Really mean looking dude. Now, one thing I can't wait to do is actually get the chainsaw function going on this dude, so I might have to actually knock him down. See if he's gonna give us that opportunity. Oh, you actually missed me. Whoa, not that time. I knew you were gonna get me there, but you know, I still gonna go for it. I'm sorry, what? That's a new move I did not see coming. Okay, now it's time. There we go, get the chainsaw in there. Ooh, he was not happy with that one, but that's okay with me. Can we break that drill off him, though? Oh, I see a chance for engage. Put the back steps on him. Yeah, he is not happy. Okay, let's change back into range for him. Still like how close the camera was there. Get a little more out of there. Let's get that axe swings in there. Ooh, I walked into that one. Okay, let's get some health. Nope. See another opportunity. I'm not gonna miss it. Oh, he's dead. Opportunity to get the saw in there. Ah. Okay, this is the second of the big bad monsters we have available in the demo. It's another one's gonna send us after like 2 smaller things, and then we'll be able to. That is not like pick up that item. Okay, you know what? Forget the item. Whatever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going? Looks like you're trying to get to that. You missed it that time. You're actually gonna get greedy. You go for the big bites. Missed him. Your fault, buddy. You guys finish that one off top? Yep. Okay, there she is. This is looking like it's gonna be my favorite one from the game. Ooh, she's really fast though. You go. I'm gonna lock camera on and see if I can actually get this to work. Okay, she's getting a little bit angry. There goes the slash in. She also has a sniper rifle attack that I gotta watch out for. Dang, she's moving. And then she got me with that. Okay. Tried to chase her down, I shouldn't have. Thank you, good sir. I was looking for that one. There goes sniper. It still got me from under there. Oh, thank you for the hills. I'm gonna crack another one right after. Well, see a chance for my soul to get in there. Oh, the sparks that fly. Engage. Oof, got me there. Just going at Claire. You know, what was that you just did there? Probably should back away from that. Does not look good. Yep, figured and engage. But she's not gonna get the escape because we're just too much on her. Probably should have cracked a predator somewhere in there. Yeah, she's doing her stuff again. Nope, that's not looking good. I knew she was about to go down. We just went too far in there. I feel like they seriously scale these moss steps. They're just not, or Aragami down because they're just not that intimidating. The 8-man one is a beast though. So I know the game gets much more difficult. The 8-man one is very much a beast. But like these are not gonna stand up. I wish I could take off like some of my companions to extend the fight a little bit, but it's just you can't, so it's just not gonna happen. Okay. One last Aragami fights with these AI companions that'll hopefully give us a better challenge than the last girl did. First thing we're gonna do is look for an opportunity to get that predator. Okay, that's gonna do a charge. Right, do it. He's gonna react too fast after that. I'm just gonna get the quick one in. We're usually too greedy. Okay, now we can get the greedy one in. And for the kill. Now here's our boy. This one is a mean one though. Ah, still got me. That wind. Crack a quick heal. Oh, you would bash me. About to do it? No, he's not yet. No, he is. Oh, he got someone. Who'd he get? Zeke, damn it. Now he's gonna go into burst. Yeah, because, you know, they can do that too. Keep my distance, though. There goes the ammo. That's what I keep at this freaking little laser blast he does there. Knock back on him. Still want to get in there though. Yep, who's gonna engage with? Nope, someone who can no longer engage. No, it's Hugo. Okay, engage with one person, please. Lock onto the right person. Move. Ah. And got hit by another one. Okay, let's pull out before we actually try to heal. Believe it or not, that's the same character talking right now. First with me. Watch him. Yeah, I knew we would. Rev it up. Oh, I missed it. Move it. He's gonna get someone else. Yep, he did. Oh, but we got the break on him. Okay. Anything else you got to say, big bo— oh, that's not good. Let's keep our range again. We're going back in. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? That range on those claws, look at that. Get an arrow. One. Not close enough. There we go. Get greedy. I'm gonna get greedy. More attacks in there. Oh, he went straight off with it. I'm always being just way too greedy. Now I can't engage neither. Well, get back up. Get back up. So all of my oracle points still. Wanna get out of there, wanna get out of there, wanna get out of there. Oh, we got one more shot at me? No, I don't. We got him. Phew, he's an aggressive one, and that burst is so scary. I imagine on a higher difficulty, he's gonna probably obliterate me. But hey, we got him. Gosh, I love this game though. It's so much different than Monster Hunter. It's so aggressive. So much more aggressive. That attack though. I hope I can extend this. So I can just drive around. Just drive around in this wheel form.